Hey everyone, Saber people, RPF people, Scott JUA or Scott Wah here. Um, Wanted to show this Obi Wan A New Hope that I just finished with. This was a requested build by Owen, um, and he wanted an accurate Obi Wan Kenobi A New Hope saber. Weathered. I think the only way to make it is weathered. I really don't care for the first built ones for some reason because nothing in the Star Wars universe would last very long, brand new looking. So anyway, this is it, made on Roman's parts. There is a one rust rep part on here, but this is a full crystal focus with color extender, full color changing lightsaber. Um, Let's see. I got it as accurate as I could based on the reference pics of the original prop, the post production pictures, the Chronicles pictures that we have. So there's only one washer. So let me talk about the saber a little bit. So all steel grenade, a brass wind vane for the grenade, and all steel balance pipe emitter, anodized aluminum booster. Chromed aluminum sync knob, and this is the only rust wrap. It's a steel transistor greebly here. This is a kill key for the recharge port, and I machined this washer to go over the recharge port to hold it in. It has a replica exactor bubble strip. What else can I say? That's pretty much it as far as aesthetics go. It's weathered a little bit. I used Brad or Sloth Furnace's sabers as inspiration as to the weathering that I like, and also went ahead and did the aluminum tape that you see on the Chronicles saber. Let's see. So let me show off some of the features here. So the bubble strip is your auxiliary and activation switches. There's some tiny Pololu switches underneath the rails here, which also are Sloth Furnace inspiration. Brad did an awesome job doing those on his V2, and it keeps the Obi clean and makes everything a nice install so where you can use the bubble strip as the activation. So we have a screw off pommel cap, screw off. You get your rice port, which is you can pull out, plug in if you want. You get your SD card access, very simple. So make sure to push everything back in nice and snug. The sync knob is designed to spin, but I did put a set screw on it and a notch in it so it falls into place, and once tightened down it doesn't move at all. Just line it up. The D-ring is the third cube from 12 o'clock with the bubble strip. So just put that back on, make it nice and tight. So crystal focus, the ideal way with a thin neck Obi-Wan for me would be to have a crystal focus LS with the lead strips, so LED strip blade. But Owen wanted a Tri-Rebel. He wanted a full color changing saber, so we had to go Tri-Rebel CF7 with a color extender. The Tri-Rebel is mounted in the emitter. The easy way would have been to just machine a chassis and put it inside the grenade and have it shine through the neck. But I did some testing with that, and it's very dim. It just is not ideal. If you have a lightsaber, you may as well make it bright as possible, and so there's some small compromises to make it have as bright as blade as you can with a Tri-Rebel. It doesn't get any brighter. So the LED is in the emitter. Now, what that means is the blade, I machined so there's a threaded rod here. I machined a heat sink that fits into the base of the balance pipe, and it's a heat sink for the LED. So the blade slips over the heat sink and the LED, and anchors down with a 440 set screw right here. So I made a blade plug out of aluminum. I did use some aluminum black to weather it and give it to kind of match the rest of the saber a little bit. It has a polycarbonate insert so you can see through, shine through. In fact, let me turn it on and show you guys that. So I haven't messed with any of the fonts or settings yet, so it's all stock. So it does have a shine through for the blade plug. So your auxiliary is down here. Your activation is here. Press and hold. So let me show you how this comes off. Just loosen up the. So that is the aluminum blade plug. Colored polycarbonate insert. This is what the emitter looks like. The lens is not going to go anywhere unless you break it off. But let me show you how to put a blade in. Okay, so put the blade. This is the blade that will ship with it. Since everything is tightened with screws, I did put some epoxy on the threads here and thread locker, but it still may come still may unscrew. So what you do is twist the blade clockwise as you seat it down. It's a snug fit, but it's not super tight. And then just tighten your blade retention set screw. It's a 440, so you need a tiny Allen wrench. Just tighten it down, and it is strong. I wouldn't go dueling and fighting off intruders, home intruders with it, but it's strong enough to play. No worries. You can hit it pretty hard. It's not a problem. So let me show you how it looks. This is just the royal blue dye lit up. It's not even set real high, so it's the dimmest possible. I think I did change one color on the Hoth font. I made it sky blue real quick.
Sound bank selection.
So let's.
Granny.
There it is. I think I made this one sky blue, but I haven't adjusted anything else. Okay, so it's not sensitive at all. It has a magenta flash on flash, and that's just default. The only noise you're hearing is the wind vane rattling around. If Owen doesn't like that, I can epoxy that closed so it doesn't move. So there it is. It's loud. It's pretty awesome. I'm digging it. So there it is, guys. Accurate Obi Wan, A New Hope, with a crystal focus and a color extender. And I also Owen was concerned with the rusting. So what I did was I put a coat of Renaissance wax on it, same as you use by museums and gun people to keep everything nice and shiny and pretty. And so it does have a coat of Renaissance wax on it, and it should be good to go. So there it is. One more time. Definitely have to adjust the sensitivity. The stab works. So anyway, that's the Obi. Thanks for looking.